Kawan, you made tunes, right?
Player 1, press start. Start. Press start. Start. Player 1, press start. Start. Press start. Start. Player 1, press start. Start. Press start. Press start. Start. Player 1, press start. Start. Press start. Start. Player 1, press start. Start. Press start. Press start. Start. Player 1, press start. Start. Press start. Start. Player 1, press start. Start. Press start.
My name is Phoenix, but you can also call me Jay. And today, we're joined by our friend, Spoons404.
Hello.
I actually had you...
I'm so excited.
Wait,
I've been excited for this part since the last part.
wait. Okay, let me partially redo that real quick, because I think I unmuted the desktop audio before I unmuted my audio, so...
I hope
was-
everyone just heard me.
Yeah, because I was really trying to make sure that when you spoke, you were audible, and then in doing so, I was not making sure I was. Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the Affinity Inc stream. My name is Phoenix, but you can also call me Jay. And today, we're continuing We Were Here Together. And as you have already heard, we're here with Spoons404.
Hello. I'm also now just started my stream. We're here with Affinity Inc. Phoenix from Affinity Inc. To continue our series.
Woo woo! Potentially,
Hopefully,
yeah.
this will be... Well, not hopefully because I don't want it to end, but hopefully because I want to be successful. We're
Right.
90% done, so
Like,
this
imagine
might be the final part.
tripping at the goalpost, you know?
Oof. I mean, that's what happened last time. We were one step away from making that poison, and the game kicked us out.
Well, I still believe that we could have finished this had that not happened. We would have... I mean, not that it really ate up that much more time, because we kind of sped through it once we got back in, but it was like... You could have just let us move through.
True.
But all that said, enough dilly-dallying. Let's ready up. Let's get back into...
I've got all my scribbled notes.
Yeah, I just pulled up my my note on my phone. gonna-
Are we in the correct roles? I think we are.
Yeah, because I don't think we changed anything from last
We
time.
changed them last time, so
Well,
I
yeah,
didn't know
but
if it carried over.
Oh yeah, well I'm pretty sure it stays the same. I mean, I guess we'll find out if we have to leave and come back. We'll just do that.
Yeah, we'll just see.
I forgot. No, I didn't. I didn't forget. Right click to speak.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
All right. Oh, is he back? Is he back? He is back. He's playing the organ again.
Oh yeah, I have to walk back upstairs. Oh, I have a Soulstone in my hand.
I sing my final song alone.
final song.
Wait, I forget how you get to the inventory.
Pretty sure it's escape? That's at least like to bring up the menu.
It is not escape, but I figured it out. It's just scrolling.
Oh, right, that inventory. Okay, yeah.
Lovingly loyal, a servant in life.
Okay, so last time I remember we had successfully gotten 2 of the 3 concoctions that we need. My thing is now empty, so we are starting from scratch.
I assume we would. I'm gonna let him finish his song and then we'll continue.
Oh yeah, I assume that too, but just wanted to clarify. I'm not getting a song, so rock out, have fun.
I appreciate you.
To stand the test, you shall atone. I do not jest.
Get it? Because he's a jester.
Now tempted by embrace of night, ending.
I wish there was a zoom function.
Relentless plight. Oh. My king.
Oh yeah, I can point. That doesn't really help me though.
Cherish your infernal power, because tonight the moon will call your final.
Hey, this song kind of long though.
Do we know for certain that it ends?
He just wrapped up.
Bravo.
I was clicking some keys because I was like, man, I wish I could zoom in so I could get a better frame of him. Only to be reminded that we have a point and wave function that we've not been able to use since the beginning of the game.
That's right. How do we do that?
Z to point and X to wave.
Ooh, and C to crouch.
That too, yeah. Crazy to add those in again when they basically serve no function.
Yeah, did we ever need to crouch?
The crouching, yes, because I believe when we were in like that that cave system, I think that was an area where we needed to, or at least I for sure needed to like crawl through some stuff.
Oh, okay. I either don't remember that or it wasn't me. Anyway, I picked up all the concoctions, and I think I have written down how to get the other 2, so I'm going to try to start by doing that.
Okay, I do also have like my cheat sheet of like, for example, like Paraxiophylexerit / the crab with the spiral shell is made from, or no, that one's just PJ. But then Paraxioberit, that's the crab with the flower shell. That guy, you get him from combining PJ with OT. And OT is the angry radish. Oxymerotauroxis. I'm just saying things.
Totally fair. Unfortunately, none of that helps me because I don't have the names connected to the pictures. I just have I have the names and I have the pictures, but they are separate. Also, do you remember how I get daisies? Is it caret and letters, but then how letters PL, but how do I get the letters PL?
Okay, so PL is, wait, give me a second. Okay, the daisies we got from, well, that's PO. Dang, my cheat sheet doesn't make any sense anymore.
Mine makes total sense. I think I just forgot to write a couple things down. Oh, I did write though, like 3 notes from where we left off that we never used the poop crab. Don't fully know what that means. We can't get double carrots, and all I wrote is oxymorexorate ?
Yeah, well, so what I have here, so For Promaxio Flexo is the daisies, and that's PO, and PO is from OX, which is the single carrot, and PL. If I remember correctly, I think PL just was PL.
Well, I don't have a PL that I'm starting with, is why I can't remember how to get it.
And PL, I think we got from breaking down the mutant potato, which is OL.
Right, but I don't have a potato either.
Okay. Do you have a oh, I didn't write down a description for that one. Because I got Prostaxio Felix, which is PF, breaks down into AM and PO. But I don't. Yeah, that's what I didn't write down enough of, is what we started with, and what we then broke down from there.
Okay, well, to start, I just combined PE and FR to get PB, the clam crab.
Okay, well, so then you could well, no, you don't have the single carrot, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say I would love to combine it with a carrot, but I don't remember how to get a carrot.
Do you have the thistle? That's that's DL. Delphologisticate?
That's so funny because right when you were about to say that, I went, oh, wait, I have a thistle. I can break that down for daisies.
Amazing. Okay, it's coming back. Also, I don't know how it is on your side, but it is dead silent on my end since he stopped playing his song.
That's so eerie. I've got some background music.
Yeah, they gave me nothing. Did I do something to my audio last time? I don't think I did. It's not even a, oh, there it is. Yeah, no, this is my, I mean, my music volume is down, but it is on. Like, it's at 25. It's not just gone. So I don't know why I'm getting nothing.
I had been adjusting audio settings and I turned your voice all the way up because when I was watching the last video, you were quieter than me and and then you spoke and it like blew out the speakers.
I hope you've lowered that, because I do remember from when I needed to snag your audio from part 2.
Uh,
Oh, am I not speaking?
I forgot what I'm doing.
I guess I wasn't actually speaking then. Before I address that, I guess I let go of the right mouse button. I was gonna say, I hope you got that adjusted, because I do remember from when I needed to grab your audio for part 2, I think. My voice was like so blown out in that too.
I mean, fingers crossed. I don't know.
I mean, it'll be fine because I have my audio. I just, like, listening to it made me realize, like, dang, is this what you were listening to the whole time? Like, is this what I sounded like in your ear?
See, to me, you sound totally normal.
Okay, well, cool. I don't know what that was then. That makes me feel bad because I was like, dang, bro, like you were dealing with a lot anytime I spoke over the radio.
No, yeah, I think it's just I'm really bad at telling where the volume setting should be in OBS. But anyway, I broke down the thistle. I have daisies and a cluster
Alright.
of mushrooms. And I don't know where I should go from the. Oh, wait, I have the clam. Oh, but
So you said the clam?
yeah, like a crab that's in a clamshell.
Alright, PB, yes. So yeah, if you break down the daisies, that should give us OX and PL.
I literally have that written down and just like my brain didn't even process it. Thank you.
That's why we're here together. Dude, I'm like the lack of music is killing me, bro. Like I'm
Okay, I have PL and the single carrot. Now I'm gonna combine the carrot with the clam to get a sad radish with 2 droopy leaves. AM.
okay, cool. I wrote that one down as angry beat, not whatever you just said.
Well, see, there's also an angry radish that I wrote down as OT, so that's why I distinguished it.
Yeah, no, that's why, cause like I have OT as angry radish also, but AM looked more like a beat root to me, so that's why I wrote it down as a beat, angry beat.
Oh, I see. I'm caught up. Yeah, it does look like a beet. I don't know root vegetables very well.
I only know it because of Minecraft.
The extent of what I do know comes from Stardew Valley.
And they say games don't teach you anything.
I need more Oh, I broke down the thistle to get daisies, but the thistle hasn't come back, and I need another thistle.
When you say it hasn't come back, like, do you have like resources to grow these things, or?
Yeah, sorry. So I have a machine that like starts out giving me some of the potions, and I just figured it out. I didn't realize last time I thought it was just replenishing automatically, but turns out I just have to like rotate it around and then it comes out refreshed.
Sick. Man, I wish I could spectate your side because I got nothing over here. I don't even have audio.
Well, good news for you. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Spoonsful of Four.
Dang, why didn't I think of that? Viewers, are you getting this?
It's good advice for everyone. I'm combining the sad radish or beet with the whatever, the daisy. I got PF, and I'm going to put it in the final 3 slots. We got our first one.
Alright, so the PF side is complete, right? And that's what you just confirm?
Yes, correct. PF is complete. Now I need to do a couple other things to get the potato. OL.
Sick. Yeah, if I remember correctly, it was OH that stopped us. That was the one that we couldn't get last time.
Yeah, it was. And it seems based on my notes that we had a theory it might be the double carrots.
Yes, and then we just could never figure out how to make double carrot.
Right. And combining 2 single carrots, which would be logical, did not work.
And like, man, cause what do you mean? What do you mean 2 carrots, or rather 2 single carrot don't equal double carrot? What?
How foolish of you to think 1 + 1 = 2.
I hear they are revamping math, so fair.
It's Common Core. Or whatever that's called. Anyway, I got the potato.
Speed running.
Okay, so we have PF and OL complete. And now I don't know what to do. We need... Oh, because we tried combining OT and PA, like the chart says, and it did not give us OH.
Which is crazy, because, like, you would think that the side that had the missing, like, scratched out variable, at least on my chart, would be the side that we had an issue with. But no, it's the side that gives us the full, you know? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Yeah, PL I thought was going to be an issue, but it was not. And because that was the question mark. And then OH which was perfectly written out, is just a lie.
Yeah, and I'm trying to like I was trying to see if maybe like I could do anything with my diagrams, like maybe I could turn a page, tear something, anything really. No such luck. Say again?
OH is the one we're looking for, right? In my book, it says Aglirathorpe. I'm sure that I told you that last time, but just I forgot.
Never met him.
Well, we gotta find him.
Also, this is off topic but on topic. I just we jumped in so quickly I didn't even call attention to this. Y'all like that we're streaming in the morning? Never done that before.
Yeah, what's up, early birds? It, it just worked out that way, but you know, as I always say, bonus streams can be anytime, any day. You gotta be on your toes, ready for anything.
Stay ready, you never gotta get ready. Me, however, I'm never like it's evenings or nothing. Usually.
At least this time, I think you did too, Phoenix, but I at least posted earlier than I normally post. Because normally I post like an hour before, and this time I posted last night, so you'd have a heads up to wake up, set your alarms.
I did indeed follow suit. So, you know, you're here. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. What? Say the thing again. You said Agliathorpe.
Aglirrothorpe, Oglirrothorp.
Yeah, I got nothing in my notes about that. That's so weird because like again, I have nowhere I can go. Like there's the area with like where the Jester was, and I'm sure once we solve this, maybe like this gate that's blocking me will open, but I can't do anything.
I have other like little nooks around me, but like I think last stream I thoroughly examined them and there was nothing else I could do to interact with, and there's no other like notes I found or anything.
You want to try just like messing with him again to see if anything happens?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Let me out! Let me out! Can I move this? This looks suspicious. Alright. Then again, they already did the secret passageway in the bookcase thing in the last area. It's so crazy being in
Yeah,
this
I got nothing.
big old cathedral. Just me and my thoughts. And occasionally my homie Spoons chiming in. Alright. Man. Aglirrothorpe. Who are you?
Should we start like trying every combination and writing down like what we've tried?
I mean, I feel like that's all we've got at this point, right?
What do you mean by that?
Well, just that there don't seem to be any other clues, so I guess at this point it's just trial and error. See what sticks.
So like you're pro that plan?
E.
Okay, cool.
Because none of these.
All right, let me look through what I've got.
None of these have that name. Alright, I forgot that I can interact with the chalkboard. I still just don't know what that does or means in this case, because in previous instances, right, there was that one puzzle with the elements where we essentially had to plot out like a path to each of them. I feel like there was another one where I had to like make markings on the diagram, but that's oh yeah, well no, because that was the coordinates. That was kind of different. I don't know. I feel like we've done 2 other ones like this, but like this one doesn't seem to matter for real.
I do get the feeling though that like anything that can be interacted with is supposed to be, because like otherwise why would they include that? Maybe like try crossing off everything on OL and PF's trees, like as if we did them.
All right, they're all circled. That's about it.
Oh wait, it's circles? Okay, then maybe forget that and just circle the OH tree, as in, this needs correction.
OH is circled.
Hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's just weird. Like normally there's something connected to this, and I'm sure this is probably the last piece of the puzzle, right? Maybe we gotta rearrange some things in here possibly, but I don't know what that would be or how to move them. Because to provide more detail, so top of the chart is the remaining piece of the Soulstone, okay? Then it branches down into 3 segments. It's got the OH, the OL, the PF. OH breaks down into OT and PA. OT breaks down into PB and PJ. And these are all things we know, so I'm not going to necessarily read through the entire chart, but like, you get what I'm saying.
I have news. I I combined PJ and FB, and I think I got something new that we haven't seen before. It's not OT. It's not the same as the radish with its little arms up. It looks like that, but it's got 3 leaves and his arms are down.
Interesting. I wonder if... Is this not OT that I've been reading this whole time?
Oh my god. Did I just not try that one combination last time? Because I just combined that new, what I'll call the elderly radish with garlic, and I got OH.
Huh. Well, alright. Human error. What are you gonna do? That's insane.
Oh my god, I feel like such a fool. It was so easy.
But then why am I able to circle any of this? That doesn't matter whatsoever. Maybe that was a red herring.
I guess it was, but I now have the 3rd part of the Soulstone, so I'm going back downstairs to combine the 3 parts and create the full Soulstone.
Alright. We progress. Also, the achievement I got just then was mixed feelings.
I literally already forget what mine was, but I remember laughing at it.
Alright, I apparently am still trapped, so I gotta wait for you to do your thing, I guess.
is complete. No, my goddess. A tool. It transfers one's essence directly to the Soulstone itself, guaranteeing eternal life.
You prescribed as madness.
Madness? You verge on treason. You know very well who ordained the dagger's creation.
To what end?
Such questions are for Father to answer.
Do I just have this now? Oh.
You've restored the blade.
Yeah.
And with it my essence.
Right.
Wait. He's here. Come.
You're not setting me up though, right? You wouldn't do that.
This is the royal passage. Its construction was ordered by my father for his secret rendezvous. He was a good king once, but his desire for a lasting legacy drove him to desperate measures. He was used by his most trusted servant, and now
the
he's
Jester?
back. Or maybe I am back. My mind feels clouded.
Hello, are you in a
There is-
cutscene still? I'm not
There is a
anymore.
power
I'm in
me.
a cage.
I sense it.
I
Gained
am
by
indeed in a
blade
cutscene.
or blood.
If you can hear me.
I do not know. I need answers. Follow this path and do not falter. I will stand by you when you need me most.
Okay. New logbook update. A tool to transfer one's soul to the Soulstone. This all sounds foreboding.
Is that your logbook again?
Yeah.
So mine is, we've been deceived. Those dreams that haunted us, this rescue attempt was nothing but some evil ploy. And I'm in a cage hanging from the ceiling.
Huh. I'm in some underground system, walking upstairs now.
Great, please come rescue me.
I'm not liking the music. That makes me feel as though things are already in motion.
Oh, by the way, you know the explorer that I've been seeing in my cutscenes who, was kind of leading us along? Yeah, that was the Jester in disguise. I was correct the entire time I was saying I don't trust him.
Well, I'll be. We've been had. Bamboozled. Hoodwinked. Schmeckledorfed.
We really have been.
Okay, so I've got 2 sets of stairs that both lead to very similar rooms, right? Now I'm gonna go back up to the first one I went to, because that's where I can see you. And I guess we're gonna figure this out. So turn around.
To face the wall? Oh, hey!
That's what it's all about. Referring to the wave function.
Whatever you did, just lowered my cage and let me out.
Oh, well, that was easier than I anticipated. I thought I was gonna have to do way more stuff to get you out of there.
My logbook says we need to find a way out together before midnight strikes.
Alright, what do you see in the room? Because like I said, I got a bunch of gears and such, and I'm hearing things move, but I can't really see much from up here.
Well, I have one big red button that I can push, but it's right in front of the puppet king that he put the Soulstone in that he's trying to bring to life, so I feel like maybe I shouldn't push it, but I want to push.
Oh man, your visual sounds way cooler than mine. Albeit a tad frightening, probably, also. Alright, I'm gonna pull a lever. You let me know if this does anything, okay?
Saw.
Say again?
I didn't see anything happen.
Oh, wait, what just happened there?
I'm feeling like I should push the button.
I saw something move. Oh, interesting, I can't work that one. Can you tell, like, how much time we have?
Well, oh yeah, there's a big clock on the wall here. But it doesn't look like it's moving.
Well, that's no good.
But it is at like 11:35 maybe, so if it is accurate, we've got a half hour.
I'm positive that's not, you know, real time, but who knows? So that's pointing to the left. That's pointing to the right. What are the other ones pointing to?
Yeah, so as I'm staring at it, I think, yeah, it's definitely moving. Yeah, we probably have
To the right.
like
to the left.
5 to 10 minutes real time.
Oh, but now that moved. So now they're all facing to the right. Well, no.
I think I'm gonna push the button.
I mean, I guess we could see what it does.
Did anything happen for you? I don't think anything happened for me.
Hard to... Okay, something apparently moved but then slid back in place. I can't tell what it was, though.
Okay, actually, when I push the button, there's 4 knights in the room, and they all rotate when I push the button.
Okay, I need to know what orientation they're in, because I got 4 knights as well, but they're all facing a specific way. Or I guess maybe, like, what direction do they turn in when you push the button?
Left one, the top right one, and the bottom right one are all facing toward the wall, so like left, right, and right respectively. And then the bottom left one is facing toward me, so facing down.
Give me that description again. I don't know if that makes sense to me.
I'll say like, okay, so the bottom left one is facing south. The top left, top right, and bottom right one are facing their respective direction. So top left is east, and then both of the ones on the right side, sorry, top left is west. Both of the ones on the right side are east.
You said both of the ones on the right side are east?
Yes.
Oh. That doesn't sound good. But you're not
Yeah, I
facing.
heard that too, but only a little bit of time has passed, so eh.
That would be... I guess I don't know which direction is which, to be fair. Hit the button, I guess?
that has rotated all of my knights 90 degrees.
Okay, then I'm thinking that I have to make the ones that you're seeing match what I'm seeing. But now it... So, is there a knight that's, like, just facing, I guess, to the right?
Yes, that is my bottom left knight.
This is your bottom left knight. Wait. Because I need to go back to the side with the broken
And
lever.
all other 3 knights are facing forward.
They're facing forward. Okay. That's not good, because I have one that has like a broken lever, so that one I can't rotate. But that one is like facing the wall, which doesn't sound like it matches what you're describing.
If you can't rotate that, then it kind of seems to me like maybe we have to get them all to face the wall.
Alright, hit the button again.
Now, none of them are facing the wall. 3 are facing away from the wall. 1 is facing forward.
And which one is the one that's facing forward?
The bottom left, the one on the left side that's closest to me.
The tricky thing is they're also like, they're in the same almost T-pose-esque stance, so I can't use that as like an identifier either of like which one corresponds to what, you know?
Where are your levers or knights in relation to you, and like which one is the broken one?
Well, so when I spawned in here, or I guess entered this area, I'm in like a tunnel, and so facing me is just a brick wall. If I go to my left, and go up the stairs, that takes me to the side where all the levers are working, and then if I go to my right from that intersection, or that T-section rather, that's when I get to the lever that is broken.
Oh, do you only have 2 levers, or do you have 4 on each side?
I have 4 levers total, 2 on each side. So where are you at right now? Can you go to like the middle of, I guess like the courtyard area you're in?
Yeah, do you mean like where you can see me through the window, or like in between all the knights?
Where I can see you through the window. Alright, so if this helps at all, this side is the side that has the broken lever.
Okay, so from here, when I'm looking at my knights, the knight that is like kind of the odd one out from all of them is on the other side, so on the right side from where I'm looking at them. So the side with the not broken lever.
Man, what? Alright, I'm gonna flip the lever that I can switch on this side. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go to the other side real quick, and then I'm gonna move those levers to be facing the same direction, and then I'm gonna have this one that I can change face the opposite. That way we can see if there's any difference in how they move.
Perfect, I love that plan.
Alright, so these guys are now facing to the right. And you're facing to the left. Alright, go ahead and push the button.
Button has been pushed.
Did you notice anything different in how they moved?
No, they all still just rotated 90 degrees.
Oh, so they don't, like, swivel in a specific direction?
I wasn't paying attention. Let me push the button again. I'm gonna push it a couple more times. Okay, so the two on the side with your levers that work spin clockwise, and then on the side with your lever, one of them doesn't work. One spins clockwise, the other spins counterclockwise, so that might be the one with the broken lever.
No, so the broken lever is set to be clockwise apparently, and the one that I have facing the opposite direction is the one I can change, but that one is the one that apparently went counterclockwise. So we understand a little bit of how they're moving now.
Okay, that makes sense. So, you are able to change then the direction that they rotate.
Yes. So on my side, and I do think I have to match these up with, or match yours up with how I see them on my platforms, my pillars. So on my side with the broken lever, which has the one that just moved counterclockwise, the two knights are basically facing opposite directions. The one that has the broken lever is facing toward the wall. The one that has the working lever is facing away from the wall. So I have to get them where they are opposite position, basically. Where are they at currently?
Currently, they are both facing away from the wall from me. So I think if you, obviously you can't move the broken lever, I'm gonna push the button twice, the first time with the working lever how it is, and then you switch it, and then I'll push the button again, and it should go back to facing in the center. Meanwhile, the broken lever will face the wall. Does that make sense?
Potentially. So leave it as is right now, yeah?
Yes, leave it as is. I'm gonna push the button, and then you'll flip it.
Cool.
Okay, now you can flip it.
Flipped.
Oh, bad news. I got confused. I forgot which. Oh, wait, no, not bad news. I just pressed the button twice more. I forgot which one had the broken one. Or did you say your broken one is facing the wall?
Broken one is facing the wall, but we can rotate these later. We just need to get these two to be facing opposite directions.
Perfect, they are.
Alright, so we're gonna leave this alone, because I imagine, like, once we get them facing the right way, we can just, rotate until we get them correct. Hopefully.
I agree, and just so you know, we are halfway through our remaining time.
Alright, well, hey, it only took half the time to figure out what we're doing. Okay, so now I'm on the side with both of the operational levers. So one is also facing away from the wall. And that would be the one that is furthest from me, but I don't know if that, because you say yours are positioned where it's like above and below, right?
No, I was just saying that it is further and closer to me, but which one would be like the lever in the same position as the broken lever on the other side?
That would be the one that's furthest.
Okay, great. So that's how I'll know which one is which. So that's currently furthest from me as well.
Okay, cool. So, so you set the one with the broken lever, which is furthest from you on the left. It should be. Which way is that facing?
For me, it's currently facing away from the wall. Which directions are your two knights facing?
Okay, so the ones on the right, the furthest from me is facing away from the wall, and then the one closest to me is facing me.
Okay, so the furthest one is correct, and then the closest one needs to be rotated twice. So I think we can do the same thing that we did on the other side, where I'm gonna press the button twice, the first time with the lever as is, and then you'll flip it, and that of the furthest one, and then I'll press it again.
Okay, let's try it.
Okay, now flip.
Flipped.
Interesting. That didn't change the rotation like I thought it was going to.
I might have flipped too soon. So, which way are they facing now? Furthest, and then the closest one on the right. What are they? Which way are they facing now?
The furthest is facing toward the wall. The closest is facing me.
Okay, well, so that one's correct. Let me try flip in the direction of the furthest one. Flipped. Maybe I should have held
So
off.
should I push the button?
Yeah.
That also didn't change the direction it turned.
Wait, so, like, they're still facing the same way?
No, it didn't switch it to counterclockwise instead of clockwise, so it's facing away from me. The furthest one is facing away from me, the closest one is facing away from the wall.
Okay, well, so it sounds like they actually are now in the direction we need. Well, like, they're synced up in the way we need them to be. So, like, essentially, they're like one phase away from each other now, right? Like, if the one furthest from you is facing away, you said the one that's closest is now facing away from the wall now, right?
Correct.
Okay, so that technically is correct. I just switched both of them, so that way when they rotate back around, they'll land in the position they need to be in, but...
On the side with the broken lever, sorry, do you remember where they were facing again?
Furthest on the left is facing the wall, closest on the left is facing away from the wall.
And the furthest one was the one with the broken lever.
That's correct. So that is the other issue. Like, we have to sync them up on their respective sides, like, to be facing correct positions, but then we also have to sync up the left and the right once we've done that. Let's go! Oh.
You will not stop me from lifting this curse.
You will not touch them!
Yo, my OG.
I will shatter your magic switch.
You must find a way in! He cannot be allowed to end my father's curse, for we would all cease to exist.
So, it was you.
Oh, Lord.
Towers all these.
Okay, boss battle,
What
what?
do you mean?
I was told to find a way in. I'm trying to find a way in.
Changed your hearts.
Nor have you. Still, pitiful Jester.
Alright, what do you see on your side? Because I'm in the room, I guess, with the knights now that you were looking at.
You knew in life.
And I got some scrolls with some words on them.
I'm in the room with the knights still, and you're not here. I see a princess holding up a wall against a jester, and
I
he's
got-
making progress, pushing against her.
Oh, I got... Okay, I got shields, apparently, that I need to relocate. So let's see. The boar has the mace-wielding knight somewhere to his left-hand side. Where's the boar?
Oh, yeah. My scrolls say stuff too. Oh, hi. The deer cannot be found at either end. The axe-wielding knight is somewhere to his right-hand side.
Your barrier.
I won't let you!
Axe-wielding knight. Okay. Well, so I'm assuming that the deer has to go here.
It will destroy
Because you said not at the end, right?
Yeah, do you have animals on your side? I don't even see any animals, but the deer is not at either end.
Oh, are you able to grab their weapons?
Oh, yeah, I am.
Okay, my instructions are for you and your instructions are for me. So, I'll start with this. So the knights at both ends do not wield the hammer. So, this guy can't have a hammer.
Okay, gotcha.
The hammer-wielding phoenix stands somewhere to the deer's right-hand side.
Oh my god, Phoenix, shout out. Okay, I can't see
I know,
the deer,
right?
so that doesn't help, but the deer cannot be at either end. The axe-wielding knight is also to the right-hand side of the deer.
Okay, so, the hammer-wielding phoenix stands somewhere to the deer's right-hand side. Okay, so I think that because it's having a hammer, I think, if you can see where I'm at, find where I'm at, I think this one has to be a hammer.
Side wields the... Oh, closest to the king's left-hand side. Okay, so this is a hammer, then one next to it is a sword, I think.
Somewhere to the deer's right-hand side.
Wait, no, but closest to the king's left-hand side wields the sword. Does that mean maybe the left from my point of view?
I mean, I don't see any kings, so I'm not... Well, but I assume that the king would be in the center here, so probably on this side then, right here. If you can see me.
Oh, yeah, I see. Okay, so on the left, like, according to me.
I think so, yeah. And that looks sick. I wish I could see that.
The dragon can be found somewhere to the king's left-hand side.
Alright, I'm gonna just put the dragon on the far right-hand side. Now I have one that says the boar has the mace-wielding knight somewhere to his left-hand side. So I'm assuming that the boar has to go here. If you can find me again.
Okay, I see you. What did you say about that?
The boar has the mace-wielding knight somewhere to his left-hand side, so that would make this correct. And then I also have the hammer-wielding phoenix. Oh. But that wouldn't work. Wait, what weapon is that? That's a mace, right? Yeah.
Currently, from how I'm looking at it, from right to left, it is
The boar has
axe,
the mace-wielding
hammer,
knight somewhere to his
king,
left-hand side.
sword, mace. But since it says the king, like the knight closest to the king's left-hand side wields the sword, I really think the sword should be where the hammer is.
Say again about the sword.
The knight closest to the king's left-hand side wields the sword, and the king is in the center. I think that the sword should be right here where the hammer is currently.
Oh, true, because if the king was sitting, he'd actually, yeah, it would be off of my left-hand side, not yours. Okay, yeah, swap those.
And then the axe is somewhere on the left-hand, or the right-hand side.
Well, no, I this one has to be the hammer though, I think, because the hammer can't be at the end.
Perfect, thank you. I think the hammer has to be the same one as the dragon.
No, the hammer can't be at the end. So I think it needs to be right here. Yeah.
Sorry, I meant to do that. My bad.
And you said the hammer is the dragon, you think?
I think so, because didn't somewhere say, like, the hammer-wielding dragon or something? Oh, no, I'm thinking of the phoenix. The phoenix, the hammer-wielding phoenix, right?
Yes. Here's right-hand side.
So then the phoenix should be right here, I think.
Yeah, and I got the deer to the right of that because it says the hammer-wielding phoenix stands somewhere to the deer's right-hand side. So I think these two are correct over on this side. The boar has the mace-wielding knight somewhere to his left-hand side, but then that doesn't work because the mace-wielding knight is right here at the far end.
Well, yeah, the mace is to the left of everything, so I think that's okay. But where was the deer? Because the deer can't be found on either end.
Oh, I guess that is true. Oh, the deer can't be at either end? Okay, well, so then that's... Oh, then I put that in the wrong spot. Okay, I think I'm maybe misunderstanding my own directionalities here. Okay, so maybe this is deer, and this is boar, and then this is dragon. Or not, because that didn't do anything. Alright. Are we out of time?
No one can command me within these walls.
I don't think so yet, but we're nearing there.
This will only hurt for a moment.
Alright. Knights at both ends don't wield the hammer. You set the deer... Oh.
I guess we were there.
That could have been a better, like, death screen, jump scare, something. I don't know. Like, it's sudden. I'll give you that, but I don't feel like impending doom has, you know, happened upon us. Is that just me?
Well, I mean, I also didn't feel like impending doom had happened upon us when we drowned or froze or burned or however we died.
I mean, but it's just like the Jester was supposed to be like, oh, the world is ending, and that was it. He just gets up real close in my bubble.
Yeah, that's true. He didn't even reach the king yet, so I definitely thought we had more time.
Well,
But
let's
I
run it
guess the
back.
princess got tired. All right.
I mean, hey, she's in the spirit realm, you know? Who knows how much energy she's consuming to even be here, holding him back.
No, that's so fair. It looks like a very draining spell. I think also when we start, I want to like write down what all your clues are.
You okay? I mean, we know what we're
I
doing
forget
now,
them.
so it's definitely gonna be
Yeah.
easier.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, run it back. Man, my joints are cracking. No, not this far. No.
Oh, this is really tragic.
Brother, you are joking. How did... Okay, now the impending doom feels... I get it now.
Yeah, now the stakes are so much higher because I'm gonna be so real. I just kept pressing the button. I have no idea how we even solved the Knights one. It just all of a sudden was like, you did it.
Okay, well, at least we're past this part.
No, my enemies. The tool. It transfers one's essence directly to the Soulstone itself, guaranteeing eternal life.
restored the blade. And with it, my essence. Wait.
I didn't realize we could just skip that. Fantastic.
Okay, good, because I totally forgot we could, and then I was like, oh no, Phoenix has probably been skipping this whole time.
Nah, I started to watch and I was like, do I have to though?
Okay, well, bright side, we know exactly what we're doing from the start with the knights, so I'm out of my cage, I'm at the button.
Alright, like, what's the position in other knights? Remember, on the left-hand side, furthest back, cannot move. Or at least the lever is broken, I should say.
Okay, so I think that the error last time, I am opposite of you, so your furthest is my closest.
Huh. Okay.
Actually, I said that and then I realized, no, I don't think that's true. Because the broken one, I think, is the furthest from me. So never mind, ignore me, sorry.
Okay, great, because that would have added a whole nother layer to this that I do not need. Alright, so which directions are they facing?
So the two furthest from me are facing away from me. The one on your left side closest to me is facing me, and the one on your right side closest is facing the wall.
Alright, so furthest back, both of them are facing away. Closest two both are facing you, you said?
No, the closest on your left is facing me, the closest on your right is facing the wall.
Okay, then that sounds like the left-hand side is perfectly fine because they are opposite of each other, so I'm gonna leave that alone. Okay, and then, so, furthest on the right is facing away, closest on the right is facing away from the wall, you said?
Yeah, so basically what I need is for the two farthest from me to both rotate one clockwise. The two closest to me, on your left side to rotate clockwise, and on your right side to rotate counterclockwise.
Alright. Leaving the ones on the left as is, and switching the ones on the right to counter.
No, sorry, only the one closest on the right needs to be counterclockwise. All of the other ones need to be clockwise.
Alright, then that should be how they are arranged now, so go ahead.
Okay, so they are all facing now what I have written down as how yours are facing, but I must have written it down wrong. How are yours facing?
On the right, the one closest is facing me, the one furthest is facing away from the wall. And then on the left-hand side, the one closest is facing away from the wall, the one furthest is facing toward the wall.
Oh shoot, okay, the right-hand side are currently correct, but the left-hand side needs 2 rotations. Okay, so we can do the same thing we did last time, so I'll press the button once with the levers all how they are, and then you can flip both of the levers on the right side, and I'll press the button again.
Alright, let me head back over there. Or, hold on, because, if the ones on the right are currently in the right, direction or position, like, in reference to each other, then I need to make sure that they're moving in the same, direction so that they don't get out of sync again. So then go ahead and flip it.
Well, they don't have to rotate the same direction, they just have to rotate the direction they just whatever direction they rotate first, then they have to rotate back the opposite direction, because then they'll just each rotate 90 one way and then 90 back the same way to be right where they are now.
Alright, well then, let's go for it.
Okay, so I've pressed the buttons, so now I think both the right ones can switch.
Switched.
Darn, okay, so the right one closest to me is correct. The left ones somehow got in sync, and now they're both facing the wall. I think that what I was saying at the beginning, I almost was on the right track, but got confused. The right side of yours and the left side of yours don't seem to line up with the right and left. They seem to line up with close and far for me.
Well, yeah, but I thought you had, like, a row on the left and a row on the right, no?
I do, but when you switched both the right levers, it only applied to one of the knights on that side, but it also applied to one of the knights on the other side, and sorry, I accidentally just pressed the button, my bad.
Okay, so tell me which direction are they facing now for you?
For me, the two farthest ones are facing away from me. The two closest, the one on your right is facing the wall. The one on your left is facing me.
Alright, let's prioritize trying to get the ones on the left, like, back in the right position. You said they are both facing the wall right now?
No, the one on your left side, the one furthest is facing away from me, the one closest is facing toward me. So basically, both of the farthest ones need to rotate clockwise. And, oh, actually, it's the same as always. They all need to rotate clockwise except for the one closest to me on the right. That needs to rotate counterclockwise.
Alright, I'm gonna switch it. Also, just to, like, heads up, the reason why I've been referring to, like, your left and right is because I don't think that how I get to the rooms matches up with that, so I have to, like, say it the way I'm saying it, because otherwise it doesn't make sense.
Oh my god, I've been doing the same thing. I've been saying, like, as in your left and right side.
That explains what happened. Lever is switched though. You can go ahead and push the button.
Okay, they are all facing the way I have written down again, but nothing happens. So I think I have them written down wrong. Which directions are all your knights facing?
Okay, and again, this is in relation to your, like, how you're facing them. On the right, closest, it is facing me. Furthest is facing away from the wall. Then on the left-hand side, your left-hand side, closest is facing away from the wall. Furthest is facing toward the wall.
Yeah, that was the issue. I had it written down for your directionals. So, okay. Both of the farthest ones need to rotate 180 degrees, so direction doesn't matter. And both of the closest ones need to rotate 90 degrees counterclockwise.
Okay, one is already set. Let me go switch the other one. Alright, counter directions are set. Go ahead and push the button.
Okay, so I pushed the button, so now the closest ones are correct, but the furthest ones still have to rotate one more time.
Okay, seems like they are one out of sync then. so I think you might have to push the button twice, then I'll go and switch the directions again so that, or no, because that would, they're gonna keep going. We might just have to push the button again until they get back into the right position.
I think if I push the button 3 times and then we switch the direction of the furthest ones for the 4th thing, I think it might work. So leave the levers where they are right now, and I'm gonna press it 3 times.
Okay, but also remember, I can't move the furthest lever on my left hand, or on your left hand side, so we have to base it off of the ones that are closest to us.
That is fair, I just don't know what direction it turns, so I'll pay attention to that. Or wait, do you know what direction that one turns, the broken lever?
The broken one is set to clockwise.
Okay, I'm just gonna press the button a few times.
How are we looking?
I mean, they're all, because they're out of sync, because the furthest ones still need to be pressed twice, and the closest ones need to be... Oh, you know what? Change both the levers on the closest ones, because the furthest ones need to be pressed twice, the closest ones need to be pressed 3 times. So if we switch the levers for one of the presses, then it'll just bring them back 90 degrees, and then I'll press it again and we'll be fine. So switch the directions of both of the right ones for one button push, and then we'll...
I just switched them.
Okay, so I think... Oh. I don't know why that didn't seem to do anything.
They didn't move?
No, they moved, but they just all moved the same direction they were already going.
Well, yeah, because now they're all set to clockwise.
Oh, okay. I see. Sorry, so put the 2 closest to counterclockwise.
Yeah, because my understanding was that we needed to get them, like, to move in the same direction at least one time, and then we swing it back around to get it back where they need to go.
I think we have to do the opposite, where they need to move the opposite direction one time, and then we bring them all back to moving the same direction one time.
Okay, well, closest ones are set to counter.
Perfect. Okay, now if you set them... Did I mess that up? Wait, no, because if it would... Okay. It's like, because it's... Okay. So if I press the button one more time, the farthest ones will be correct. The closest ones will be 1 away.
Okay, then it sounds like they're not in sync with their respective sides. So, because right now on the left, furthest one you said would be facing away from you. Where is the closest one facing now?
Both of the furthest ones are facing toward me right now. And then the closest ones, the closest on the left is facing the wall, the closest on the right is facing away from me.
Okay, so furthest ones are facing you. Closest on the left is facing the wall. So that means that Because I'm trying to think about how to rotate them now from that perspective to get it to be where they are. Because again, on the left, they need to be opposite of each other, mirrored. So if the one that's furthest is facing you and the one that is closest is facing the wall, that needs to go. Actually, okay, hit the button again right now. And now, where are the ones on the left facing?
The furthest on the left is correct, it's facing the wall, and the one closest to me is facing me, so it needs to rotate 90 degrees counterclockwise. And it's the same thing on the right. The furthest is facing the wall, and the closest is facing away from the wall, so it also needs to rotate 90 degrees counterclockwise.
We got these so off sync from like each other. It's not good. Okay, describe to me the ones on the right again. Sorry.
The ones on the right, the furthest is correct, and it's facing away from the wall, and the closest is also facing away from the wall, so it needs to be rotated 90 degrees counterclockwise.
Alright, hit the button.
Okay, so now on the right side, the furthest one is facing me, the closest one is facing away from me. And on the left side, the furthest one is facing away from me, and the closest one is facing the wall.
Wait, so on the right, it's furthest is facing you, and the one closest is facing away from you?
Yes, that's correct.
How did it move so far? What? Because it doesn't seem like they're just moving 90. That sounds like it just moved 180.
No, because it had been facing away from the wall, so it moved 90 degrees clockwise.
Then I don't think that was the right direction to send it. Man, I wish we could start this part over, but whatever. I'm gonna go over to the left-hand side. Let me know what that looks like again.
The left side, the furthest is facing away from me, and the closest is facing toward the wall. So essentially, both of the furthest ones need to rotate 90 degrees, clockwise and counter. The furthest ones are 90 degrees away in opposite directions, and the closest ones are 180 degrees away, both of them.
It's crazy because if I'm picturing this, correctly, it sounds like we basically have them in the position that the opposite side needs to have.
I don't fully know what you mean, but I don't think that it's correct, if I'm understanding what you said.
I basically just mean that I feel like we have them mirrored. Like they're supposed to have, like the left side is how the right-hand side is supposed to look, and the right-hand side is how the left-hand side is supposed to look. Hit the button for me, see what this does.
Okay, yeah, just so you know, they are not mirrored of how they should be. That is not correct. Should I still hit the button?
Yeah, I mean, that detail doesn't matter. It's just like, it seems like we're moving them in a way that's not quite getting there.
Okay, now, the left side, the furthest one is, well, both of...
Wait, tell me the right, because I'm still on the right-hand side.
Oh, sorry, okay. So the furthest one is facing away from the wall. Actually, they're both facing away from the wall on the right side.
Alright, let me head over to the left-hand side.
Cool. On the left-hand side, the furthest...
I'm not there yet, sorry.
No, you're good.
Alright, go ahead.
The left-hand side, the furthest one is facing away from the wall. The closest one is facing toward me.
They're not moving how I need them to. I'm gonna put them all clockwise real quick just to see what that does, okay?
Good with me.
This is so much worse than the first time. We apparently got very lucky.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, we literally got so lucky because I was just like, I'm just gonna press the button a couple times, and it was like, you did it!
Alright, they're all clockwise.
Okay, I pressed the button once. Do you mean to tell you where they are, or press it again? Or...
Let's do one more button push for fun. Alright, what's the right side looking like?
On the right side, the furthest is actually, on the right side, they're both facing the wall.
Okay, I'm gonna switch the one closest to be counter, and hopefully that means that they will be one step away from each other.
Sounds good.
And then what is the left-hand side looking like?
The left-hand side, the furthest is facing the wall, and the closest is facing away from me.
I am also going to move that one counter, and let's see what that does. Hit the button, please. How are we looking on the left now?
On the left, the furthest is facing away from me, so north, and the closest is facing west, toward the wall.
For the sake of simplicity, please don't throw directionals into this. That's not gonna that's gonna throw me off further.
Sorry, I thought it would make it easier.
Well, because I have no navigational, you know what I'm saying? Like, northwest, east, south doesn't really register in this labyrinth. So we'll just keep talking about the wall. So the furthest one you said is facing away from you, though?
Furthest is facing away from me, and closest is facing toward the wall.
Yeah, it's still not moving how I'm thinking it should. I don't know. Actually, I'm gonna leave it counterclockwise. I'm almost wondering if we just gotta like leave them counter and just hit the button a number of times to just see if we can get them out of sync, because that's the problem. They keep syncing back up.
Yeah, so should I just start hitting the button?
Let me know what the right hand side looks like first.
The farthest is facing me, and the closest is facing away from me.
Yeah, okay, let's just hit the button just more times. Let's do like 2 more.
I have hit the button twice. Both of the closest ones are correct, and then the furthest ones on the left side is facing me, and on the right side is facing away from me.
Okay, so just to clarify, so right closest is facing you, and left closest is facing away from the wall?
Correct.
Okay, cool. And so then on the right-hand side, you said that the furthest right is facing where?
Furthest right is facing away from me, and furthest left is facing toward me.
Okay, so if this is moving how it's supposed to, the next rotation should move the furthest right to the right spot, like to the right position, I should say. And then you said on the left, it's facing away from you.
No, on the left it's facing toward me, and on the right it's facing away from me.
Interesting. Okay. Let me go back over to the right-hand side again, just to look at what that looks like, and then I think we'll just hit the button a couple more times, to be honest. Yeah, okay, so... Oh. Well, we've lost in a new way.
The moon is at her highest position. The hour calls us to begin. I summon you now, my sovereign. And you. It's curtains for you.
Oh no. Dude, why is it always your character that dies? This game is very...
I think I'm just meant to die, I guess. But that was a much more dramatic death. I feel like they should have had a little cutscene for the other death too.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, hey, can we continue, please? It's not even...
Yeah, okay, good. Is that for you too? Because on my side, it's a black screen with a really big cursor and nothing else.
Like, I'm getting music, but I'm getting nothing else. Hey, game, don't do this again.
Don't kick us out, please.
I mean, I'd prefer if it kicked us out. This is literally nothing. It's a black screen. Hey.
Escape is not doing anything either.
Bro, I think we have
Pardon.
to quit, but...
This is final death.
What I will say, though, is we at least get to continue past the Soulstone recreation. So that's good.
Though honestly, that was really easy. I don't know how we didn't get it last time. It definitely was my problem, but I should have definitely gotten it.
Okay, apparently it took one of us disconnecting for it to give us a menu. Oh, that's fair. They probably have to... They probably, like, quit the game to get it to boot back up.
Hello.
There we go. Oh, right. See, I hate that this says 100%. We're not done. I wish we were.
We are not 100% done.
That is crazy. Now, what the game could do that would be super swaggy is put us back at the shields and weapons phase.
Oh, that would be sick. Yeah.
But given the preview that we're looking at, I don't think it's gonna do that.
I agree. I also think that we're in opposite roles as we were last time, but hopefully that doesn't matter.
We could swap. I did have the book. It had me with the globe at first, so that's why I was like, oh, let me switch. But I guess once you joined, it recognized the roles we're supposed to have.
Oh, interesting.
I could be wrong. All right, we gotta really figure out our directionals. With these statues once we get there. Let me in!
Hey, I have some really bad news.
do you have to redo the Soulstone?
Yeah.
Dude, that's not even what the preview showed us. Come on.
Yeah, we're back to square one of the plant stuff, so... Oh boy. Thing I have no...
Game, we literally have the achievement for that. That shouldn't count.
This game hates us.
At least they gave me background music this time. I just wish there was more I could do on my end. Like, there's really nothing for me to do. It's just reading, you know, ingredients, right? Variables, chemicals, whatever. But Spoons has that already, so there's nothing I gotta do this time around. But it'll be fast. Know what we're doing this time. At least for this section. No clue about them statues.
You've restored the blade.
Man, you're so fast with the ingredients now.
No, it was just great news. I was unobservant and I didn't see the stone was right there and I could just pick it up.
Oh, thank goodness. That's even better.
Alright, let me out. I'm kind of hoping that restarting this is actually going to be better, so I'm ready to tell you directions whenever you're ready.
Alright, I mean, I'm up on the your left-hand side. So again, I mean, the same positions, right? Furthest left is facing toward the wall. Closest left is facing away from the wall. On the right-hand side, it's going to be... Actually, I should go back over there because I don't recall.
I believe it was furthest is away from the wall and closest is toward me.
That is correct.
Great. Do you want me to tell you one of the sides of mine?
Yes, I'm on the your right-hand side, so tell me those first.
Cool. The furthest on the right is facing away from me, and the closest is facing toward me.
Okay, so closest is already correct. Furthest is opposite. Alright, what's on your left?
Just to clarify, the furthest on the right is not opposite of where it needs to be. It's facing away from me.
Right, I meant it's opposite from the one closest to you.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah. On the left, the furthest is facing away from me, and the closest is facing toward the wall.
Okay, and so right now I think they're all facing clockwise, so let's try to think about this before we just start hitting levers and buttons, because I feel like that's what really messed us up last time. So we gotta kind of do some maths to figure out how many rotations we need in each direction before we go. But I do think it'll be best to try to sync up the left side to which direction they're supposed to go, and then, you know, and the same thing on the right side. Like, sync up the respective sides first, and then sync up together. Does that make sense? So that one's facing away, that one's facing the wall, which means that we need them to be opposite. That one can only go clockwise. So
Yes. I don't know if this helps. The two furthest ones both need to go 3 turns clockwise, and the two closest ones, one needs to go on the left. The closest one needs to go 2 turns in either direction, and the right closest one needs to go where it is.
Yeah, I mean that one's the outlier. That one might cause an issue. You said the one left closest can turn twice in either direction. That doesn't seem right?
Well, meaning it has to go 180 degrees, so it can do 2 turns clockwise or 2 turns counterclockwise as long as both turns are the same direction.
Well, right, but then it still needs to be opposite from the furthest left. So we need to get it to, like, if the one furthest left is facing away from you, we need to get the one closest left to be facing you. And I know that's not the position they need to be in, it's just for the sake of, like, them being in sync with each other.
Yeah, sorry, I was talking about how to get them in their final position.
Yeah, I mean, we can't really do that, at least not independently, since the one lever's broken. And I think that's, like, where we got lucky the first time, is, like, we just kind of naturally were doing that. And the second time around, we were, like, over complicating the individual rotations instead of thinking about them all together. We have to think about it as, like, a system.
Yes. So, did you say how we need to get them synced up?
Not yet, that's what I'm trying to figure out. So let's start with the left-hand side. So if the furthest left is facing away, closest left is facing the wall, the one furthest is gonna go clockwise, which should turn it away from the wall, which is bad because the one closest is already facing the wall, which is so I'm thinking that we need to move the ones on the left maybe 3 in the same direction, then I switch the one closest back 1 counter, and that might do that. I'm going over to the right hand side right now. You said how are they facing on the right hand side?
The one furthest is facing away from me, and the closest is facing toward me.
Okay, I'm gonna turn the one closest right counter. Let's hit the button one time.
Alright, button has been pressed. On the right side, the furthest is facing the wall, and the closest is facing away from the wall.
They're still opposite. Why are they still opposite? But also that helps me because I do understand which way they're turning. I mean, I knew clockwise versus counter, but like trying to in reference to how I'm looking at them versus how they're moving for you. That helps. So furthest is now facing the wall. Closest is facing away. So facing the wall, facing away. If you were to rotate 1, 2, that gets you facing this way. You're already facing away. So we need to do Okay, I'm gonna go over to the left-hand side. I think we gotta do like an odd number of rotations because then that'll get them out of sync. I think that was part of the issue. Last time we were just doing them in like doubles, and so we were only ever moving like so far, if that makes sense. How's the left-hand side looking?
Left-hand side, the furthest is away from the wall, the closest is toward me.
Okay, let's hit the button twice. Because that'll be 3 total.
Done.
How's the left-hand side looking?
The furthest, on the left, the furthest is toward the wall, and the closest is away from me.
Okay. I probably should have had the closest on the left flipped when we did that first rotation. And I hope that it doesn't mess it up to where, like, now that one's just screwed. But what is the right-hand side looking like?
On the right-hand side, the furthest is away from the wall, and the closest is toward the wall.
Yeah, see, the ones on the right are still opposite of each other, which doesn't make any sense. Alright, hit the button one time. How is the right looking now?
Bad news. I pressed the left mouse button instead of the right mouse button to talk and pressed the button again.
Alright, well, still, what does the right side look like?
The right side, the furthest is close to, looking at the wall, and the closest is looking away from the wall.
Yeah, see, they won't get out of sync. What is happening? That's what's really throwing me off, is it doesn't feel like how I'm moving this matters. Because that's like the one key difference I can say from the second time and the first time, is like we had the individual sides synced up correctly, and then we just happened to rotate them the way we needed to get all of them to face the right direction, but we can't even get them to sync up respectively. What does the left side look like?
The left side, the furthest is looking away from the wall, the closest is looking toward me.
Yeah, see, like, what? Hit the button 3 times. What does the left side look like?
Left side, the furthest is looking away from me, and the closest is looking toward the wall.
Okay, so maybe the issue is I'm keeping them in the same direction on these, like, multiple presses, so I switched the one closest on the left. And then once you hit it, like, we'll do one button push, and then I'll go back, switch it again. Like, I gotta crisscross them. What does the right side look like?
The right side, the farthest is looking toward me, and the closest is looking away from me.
Okay, yeah, so hit the button one time.
Now on the right side, they're both looking toward the wall.
What about the left side?
The left side, the farthest is looking away from the wall, and the closest is looking away from me.
Alright, hit the button one time. What does left side look like?
On the left side, the furthest is looking toward me, and the closest is looking toward the wall.
That didn't do it either. Dude. This is crazy. Like, it's the rotations are not making sense to me.
I'm not confident that we know what the levers, like, sync up, like, with, like, which knight they're turning.
You know what? That was another thing we did, was isolate one of the levers. Like, we had 3 of them going clockwise and had 1 go counter, and we have not done that, nor did we do that the second time. So let me do that right now.
Yeah, I agree we should do this, because I will be real, the first time when we did get it right, I remember thinking this won't be right, and then it was. So, like, I think that we were wrong about which knight is which.
Okay, all but 1 is turned clockwise, so look out for which one is moving counter.
Okay, they all moved clockwise except for the one closest to me on the right.
Okay. So that's interesting. So maybe that's what it was. Maybe there is no difference. Like, the way I've been telling you, oh, this is your left, this is my right. Maybe our directions are the same still.
Which lever for you was switched counterclockwise?
So it's the one that I've been saying is your left, but apparently was your closest right.
Okay, so on whatever side that is the same side with that lever, maybe let's isolate the other lever on that side for you now and see if that's... Because is that the broken lever?
Yeah, the side I'm on has the broken lever, so apparently the broken lever is on your furthest right.
Oh yeah, I've been thinking the broken lever was my furthest right the whole time.
Then maybe I was the one who got us all to sync. Alright. So which way are the ones on the right facing right now?
The broken one is facing toward the wall, so the furthest away from me. And then the closest toward me is facing... Sorry. The furthest is facing toward the wall. The closest is facing away from the wall.
That's it. Okay, that side is fine. Let's go over to the other.
And on the right side, both the levers are flipped the same direction, right? So that they'll stay opposite.
No, but let me go back and do that now. Good catch, my friend.
That would have been heartbreaking.
It's so crazy how we just happened to be correct the first time. Alright, so I am on the left side now, apparently. Which way are they facing?
The furthest from me is facing toward the wall, and then the closest is facing away from me.
Alright, toward the wall, and then away from you. Okay, so that sounds like they actually are fine. So I'm gonna switch them to both be counter, since the
And
other...
just as a heads up, we are a little over halfway through our time.
Okay, I'm gonna switch these two to be counter, since the other ones are both moving clockwise. So let's just hit the button a couple of times and see where they go.
I think that they need to be different because the furthest one is looking the direction it's supposed to be, but the closest one is not.
Oh, okay, so they're not like one step away from each other. They're a couple out of sync.
Well, they are 1 step away from each other, but they need to be 2 steps away from each other because I think they. Or when you flip the sides, did you also flip what they need to be?
That didn't register to me. Okay, tell me, so you said that the one furthest is facing where again?
The furthest one is facing toward the wall, and the closest one is facing away from me.
Toward the wall. Okay, so... Yeah, go counter... No, I think this is okay, because if we do... If the one closest is facing away from you and the one furthest is facing the wall, if we did, I think, like 3 counters, then the one closest should be facing you, and then the one furthest should be facing away from the wall, if I'm thinking about that correctly.
Okay, yeah, so that answers the question I was asking, because I thought that the left... Never mind. Yeah. Okay, so how many times to press it?
Let's do 3, but we might end up having to, like, mix and match depending on how that affects the other side.
Okay, so now on the left side, the furthest is facing toward me, and the closest is facing away from the wall.
Toward you and then away from the wall. That doesn't seem right. So maybe you were right. Maybe they do gotta go opposite directions a couple. I just switched, I switched the one that was closest, but do you think maybe I should switch the one that's furthest?
I don't think it matters as long as one of them switched and the other's not.
Alright, let's go for it.
Okay, I pressed it once, and now the, well, they both rotated clockwise.
That doesn't seem right, because I have one facing counter and the other is facing clockwise.
Maybe the directions are different for each lever.
I would hate that. Well, because like on the last rotation, you said they moved in the same direction, right?
I don't know, because I had pressed it 3 times, and I wasn't paying attention. Maybe make them both face, like both levers, switch them the same, and then I'll press it and see if they move the same way.
Alright, they're both currently facing counter.
Yeah, see, now they rotated opposite ways. The closest one to me rotated counterclockwise, and the furthest one rotated clockwise.
Great, an extra layer to the puzzle. Alright, so which way are they facing right now?
The furthest one is facing away from me, and the closest one is facing away from the wall.
Okay. And then the one that's furthest, could you tell, like, whether that one moved clockwise or counterclockwise?
The furthest one moved clockwise.
Got it. And you said it's facing away from the wall? Or away from you?
It's facing away from me, the furthest one. I actually think that if I press it one more time with the levers how they were, that it might be right.
Alright, I just switched them. Try it now.
Wait, you switched them from the last time I pressed it?
Yeah.
I think that they have to be the same as the last time I pressed it.
Okay, I've put them back.
Okay, we were both half right. The furthest one had to be the same, but the closest one had to be the opposite. But I think if we rotate it 3 more times as they are now, and then switch the closest one on the left, it might be okay, because that one was the only one that was wrong. They're all current. No, no, the right side has to be rotated too. Oh my god, wait. Okay, sorry. So the furthest on the left is facing away from the wall. The closest on the left is facing away from me.
Okay. Hit the button right now.
Just as of note, currently everything needs to be rotated 180 degrees except for the furthest on the left, which needs to stay where it is. Okay. So everything needs to just be rotated twice except for the furthest on the left. So if we leave the levers literally in any direction, I'll press the button once, and then we switch the lever of the furthest left, and I'll press it again.
Alright, let's go for it.
Okay, and now we switch the furthest left lever.
Switched it.
Okay, so that messed up the right side.
I may have misunderstood. Because I was in fact still on, I guess, the right side? What? No, what? What just happened?
Whatever lever you switched only affected the right side. It did not change the left side rotation.
Well, that's weird. I no longer understand the directionals of this puzzle anymore.
I don't think that your sides are split up by my sides. I think that maybe, like, your, I don't know, left side might be my two closest, and your right side might be my two farthest. Like, I think that they're, well, we died.
We have to sit through this again? I can't skip this part?
The moon is at her highest position. The hour calls us to begin. I summon you now, my sovereign, and you.
Dog, we can't skip this.
Curtains for you.
Is the game gonna freeze again, or is it gonna let us? Nope. Nope.
So what? Like that really truly is just GG. They're like, all right, bye.
Yeah, they're like, you don't even get to try again.
All right, I'll restart and rejoin this time around.
Cool.
Oh, okay, never mind. Spoons is so much faster at that than I am.
Hello.
What's up?
It's very fitting that this part is called the betrayal. Because I feel betrayed.
I'm very upset that we got so far on the first attempt, only to now be stuck, and who knows if we'll even get back to that part.
I think that the first thing we have to do is isolate each lever and figure out which knight it actually applies to.
Well, yeah, I mean, but remember, there's a broken one, so all I can do is...
But, I mean, if we figure out three of them, then the fourth is the broken one.
We can still do it, though. It's just, I just have to keep alternating between, like, having all of them be clockwise but one. So that's basically how we'll figure out who's who.
Yeah.
again, we apparently just got very lucky on that first go in that they were almost already in the right position and it didn't matter.
Yeah, however we had, like, been messing around with it, we just happened upon it.
But I think the good thing about this is that we know basically right side, left side doesn't matter. I'm gonna just say right side, left side doesn't matter. We're just going to figure out, hey, what did that move? Oh, it moved this one?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think when we figure it out, we should maybe, like, number them and start saying, like, night 1, night 2. Would that be confusing?
We could try that out. We'll see. At least we know that we for sure can skip past the recreation part.
You've restored the blade.
Alright, let's get you out of that cage. I forgot to hit the walkie. Let's get you out of that cage, but also went to the wrong side.
Coming out of my cage, and I've been feeling just fine.
What the?
I'm free.
Can you imagine if I just like messed with you the whole time? Just like didn't even fully let you out of the cage. I just kept like lowering it, like raising it back up.
That would have been so cruel.
Alright, all but one are facing clockwise.
Alright, pressing the button, and I'll tell you which one to turn. Okay, the one closest to me on the left went counterclockwise. So what position does the knight that corresponds to that lever have to be on from your view?
Well, so the issue is we do need to figure out what these sync up with from my perspective and your perspective. That's where the issue is. Like, we didn't necessarily figure out who corresponds with what. Because you said closest to you on the right?
I said closest on the left. Yeah, no, I know we have to figure them all out. I just mean, like, does that lever correspond to a specific knight for you? Because whatever direction that knight is facing means that my closest left knight has to face that direction in the end.
Well, so, when I enter the chamber, or like the tunnel, I go to my left, and the one that I just changed is apparently on your left-hand side, but it's... Yeah, so I guess that makes sense, closest left. So that one needs to be facing toward you?
Okay, sounds good. Do you want to isolate another?
Alright, just switch it so that only a different one is going counter.
Okay, so that's my furthest right knight. So that was the one that we had thought was the broken lever, but that one moved counterclockwise this time.
Okay, yeah, we got stupid lucky on the first go, because, yeah, these do not correspond, like, at all.
So, what knight does that correspond to for you? Like, what direction should that one be facing?
Away from the wall.
Okay, cool. Isolate another.
Isolated.
Okay, the closest on my right side moved counterclockwise.
Okay, and that one is supposed to be facing away from the wall. And whichever one is missing, like, that we haven't moved, that's the one that's supposed to face the wall.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so that's my furthest on the left. Is that the broken lever then also?
Yeah.
And sorry, you said that's supposed to face toward the wall?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so now I think I have written down where they're all supposed to face, and we know what corresponds to what.
Alright, and so what positions are they in right now?
So my furthest left is facing toward the wall like it should be. My closest on the left is facing away from me. On the right side, the furthest is facing toward the wall, and the closest is facing away from the wall like it should be. So 2 of them are in the correct positions, and the other 2 need to be rotated 180 degrees.
Okay, that might work. So you said your closest left isn't? Wait. No, because my closest is your close right. See, that's what's gonna mess me up, is now, like, having to sync up where they are, like, spatially versus what you're actually looking at.
That's why I'm thinking, like, do you want to number your levers and I'll write down what number each knight is then, and then we can just, like, speak about it that way rather than, like, trying with left and right?
Yeah, well, and I did number it on my side, so I guess that checks out, because in my tunnel, when I go to the right, you said that was your closest right, that it just moved right now, so that actually syncs up. But then you said that the one with the broken lever is on your far left, so that's what's weird, is they have opposite sides for each. Oh, you know what though? So, like, my Knight 1 corresponds with Knight 3. Or, yeah, and those are... No, I'm lying. So my Knight 1 corresponds with Knight 4. Those are close right for you, and then your far right. So Knight 1, that's close right. Knight 4, that's far right. Okay?
You're talking about my close right and my far right?
Yeah, based off of what you said moved. And then Knight 2 is your far left, Knight 3 is your close left.
Okay, cool. So, I think, let me know if you agree with this, I think if we leave the levers however they were at my last push, if I push it twice, and then you switch the directions of Knights 3 and 4, and I push it 2 more times, I think that will get them in the position they need to be.
Alright, so leave as is, then switch. Okay.
So, are they all in the same position that they had been?
Yeah, I haven't changed anything, so you can push when you're ready.
Okay, cool. So I've pushed it twice, so now I think knights, sorry, 3 and 4 need to be reversed.
Alright, go ahead. Anything?
Well, I mean, clearly it didn't work, but I'm really confused then what happened, because I just got back to exactly where we were as if no levers had ever switched.
Okay. Well, so then, describe to be knight 3, which is your close left.
It's looking away from me.
Okay, that one should be facing away from the wall. So that needs to go, sounds like counter, I think?
Oh my god, I'm sorry. Okay, can you describe to me with the numbers what all the directions need to be facing? Because I wrote it down wrong again then.
That checks out. Okay, cool. So knight 3 is facing away from the wall. Knight 4, which is your... No. Knight 3, which is your close left, is... is facing away from the wall. Wait, did I number these weirdly? I did. Okay. Knight 3, sorry, is the one, is your close left, it should be facing you. Knight 4, which is your far right, should be facing away from the wall.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I have then.
Okay, then maybe I was just mixing it up when I was telling you which direction to go.
What confused me is why it didn't work.
I may have, I think, like, when I switched, well, no, because I switched both of those at the same time. I was gonna say, I think when I switched the levers, I might have, like, gotten my numbers off, but that still wouldn't necessarily explain why we're back at the beginning. Alright, let's just go from here. So just to recap again, Knight 1, that's your close right, should be facing away from the wall. Knight 2, which is the broken one, far left, should be facing toward the wall.
Yeah, great. That's what I have. So currently, knights 1 and 2 are where they're supposed to be. Knights 3 and 4 both need to be rotated 180 degrees. So that's why I was thinking, like, oh, I press it twice, and then you swap the directions of 3 and 4, and I press it twice again to, like, undo yeah, wait.
Well, then maybe that's why, because on the, like, it sounds like if Knight 1 and Knight 2 are in their correct positions, then it sounds like we should have those rotating in the same direction so that those stay in sync. And if so, I did not have that true. So that maybe is why.
I mean, that works too. I don't think it should matter because 4 turns in any direction is going to get them back to where they are.
Also, which way do we need to move 3 and 4?
3 and 4 just have to be 180 degrees from where they are now.
Alright, then let's hit the button twice.
So now 3 and 4 are correct, and 1 and 2 are 180 degrees away.
Okay, so then getting them back to face the same direction should clean that up, right?
I think I realized what I had thought wrong. So if I press the button one more time and then you switch 3 and 4, and then I press it once.
Alright, let's go for it.
Okay, and now switch 3 and 4.
Lever switched.
Alright, then they're all facing what, according to what I wrote down, should be the correct directions. So that's wrong.
Okay, shoot. That's the thing. I don't understand now. I think that we've messed up so many times and now I'm no longer confident in what I'm looking at.
Well, we know that we have the levers corresponding with the knights that they actually correspond with. Like on your levers with my knights. I guess we're just wrong about which of your knights correspond with my knights.
Yeah, I mean, I'm almost wanting to isolate again just to see what happens, but I don't know if that's really gonna help us.
Yeah, we could do that.
Alright, I'm gonna isolate the one that I marked as Knight 4, which should be your far right. You can hit the button.
And Knight 4, my far right, moved counterclockwise.
Okay, now that still checks out. So yeah, that's the one that's supposed to face away from the wall. And then yeah, close right. Cause Knight 3 is your... Oh. Wait. Okay. I think I understand the mix-up. So Knight 1, which is your close right, is supposed to face you.
Oh, okay, well then what's Knight 3 supposed to do?
That one is supposed to face away from the wall.
Okay, and then to confirm, so Knight 2 faces toward the wall, Knight 4 faces away, Knight 3 faces toward me, and Knight 1... No, I'm sorry, Knight 3 faces away from the wall, and Knight 1 faces toward me?
Yes. Yeah, so 2 is toward the wall, 3 is away from the wall. Or no, yeah, 4 is away from the wall, 3 is facing you.
Or can you just say them all again?
I forgot to hit the radio button. So yeah, 2, which is your far left, is supposed to face the wall. 1, which is your close right, is supposed to face you. 3, which is your close left, is supposed to face away from the wall. And Knight 4, which is your far right, is supposed to face away from the wall.
Okay, now I've got them.
And hopefully if we have to start again, these will remain true. And we'll be able to get past this even quicker.
I think they will. I hope they will.
So which way do these need to go?
Knights 1 and 3 have to rotate 180 degrees. Knight 4 has to rotate 1 turn clockwise. Knight 2 has to rotate 3 turns clockwise. I think it'll help if I press the button once, just to, like, help to do the math.
Okay.
Okay, so now 2 and 4 both have to go 180 degrees. And then 3 has to turn 1 turn clockwise, and 1 has to go 1 turn clockwise. So let's see.
So 1 is clockwise. You said Knight 3 is what?
Knight 3 is also 1 turn clockwise.
Alright, it sounds like I don't change anything then?
Well, they're out of sync because the closest two need 1 turn and the furthest two need 2 turns.
Okay, wait, never mind, because, okay, now everything is turned clockwise. I did not have Knight 4, which is your far right, turned clockwise.
Yeah, everything clockwise is correct. I mean, it's fine. I just, the number of turns is unsynced because the closest two need 1 turn and the furthest two need 2 turns.
So wouldn't it be like 3 turns all clockwise and then we switch 2 of them back?
The problem is that one of them, that would be the broken one that we would need to switch back.
Well, then we do as many as needed, so that one isn't the factor.
Yeah, that's just what I'm trying to figure out, how many that would be. Do you want to try maybe switching 1 and 3 and just seeing where that gets us?
Like have them be counter clockwise?
Yeah, so 2 and 4 stay clockwise, and then 1 and 3 would be counter.
Okay. As we're talking about this, I don't know, kind of happy that they were like, we'll have 1 and 3 synced up. We'll have 2 and 4 synced up. Like, I don't know, they tried to make this less difficult, but then also decided to have them not be synced up directionally, which sucks.
Yeah. They did what they wanted.
Truly. 1 and 3 are counter. Also unrelated, and obviously this is not something that they would have done. Shout out to these candles we're carrying, or at least that I'm carrying. This thing has been burning forever.
I don't know how to get them synced back in a good way.
Well, how are they facing right now?
Currently, the furthest two, so 2 and 4 are facing toward me. 3 is facing toward the wall, and 1 is facing away from the wall. Sorry, away from me. 1 is facing away from me.
You said the furthest are facing where again, sorry?
The furthest 2 and 4 are both facing me.
Oh, wait, so 2, 4, and 1 are facing you?
2 and 4 are facing me. 1 is facing away from me.
That's what you said, okay. Okay. Then that means that 1, which is already counterclockwise, shoot. And then what's going on with 3?
3 is facing toward the wall.
Facing away toward the wall. Yeah, I don't know. Let's try hitting the lever, like, or the button 2 more times? And then we'll switch it.
Okay, now 3 and 1 are correct, and 2 and 4 both need to be rotated.
Cutscene time. And also having to quit and restart the game time.
The moon is at her highest position. The hour calls us to begin.
Dude, that was even smarter. Exiting before the cutscene even continued.
Hello.
Yo, big brain move to just leave before the cutscene continued. Since we apparently
Well, you give
can't
me an
skip that.
unskippable cutscene.
Yeah, I mean, super valid. Dude, man, how did we get so lucky the first time?
I am so sad that that it brought us back to Before the Nights. I think though that it will help.
It is complete. No else. A tool. It transfers one's essence direct.
I like the little note in the bottom. It's like, your partner would like to skip. I would like to skip this section.
Yeah, it's keeping you updated.
No, I know, I'm just saying, it's like, hey, game, you know what would be even better than just skipping this cutscene? Putting us back where we were, bro.
Skipping to where we left off, actually. They really said it's not enough to just succeed. You must show me that you know how to succeed.
And honestly, that's really what it feels like. It's like the game knew that we just got this off of vibes the first time, and they were like, nah, show your work, run that back. How you get that answer? All of them except for one, which is night one, that should be your closest right, are clockwise. So night one, closest right is counter. So let's make sure that that's still correct.
What?
All of them are in the same direction except for night one. I have it going counter. Let's hit the button to make sure that that is still the night that corresponds to your closest right.
Yes. As in I'm about to push the button. Yes, correct. That one went counter, everyone else went clockwise.
And that is still your closest right, yeah?
Yes, it is.
Perfect, okay. Yeah, okay. So, broken one facing the wall, that's night 2, far left. Far right, night 4, facing away from the wall. Night 1, closest right, facing you. Night 3, closest left, facing away from the wall.
Got it.
It's actually the other thing too that's crazy about this is that night 2 and night 4 are actually both the ones that are furthest away, but then night 1 and night 3 are the ones they decided to flip-flop, seemingly anyway.
That makes no sense to me.
But that's what I'm saying, because I thought the puzzle was just that we had to make sure, and granted it is still to make sure that the knights are facing the correct direction, but now it's like, okay, well wait a second, because one side is controlling the other, and vice versa. So like, you know, it almost makes you wonder, like, do I still base the orientation of night 1, which is your closest right, to the pillar, like the statue that I'm looking at? Or do I base it off of the position over there, you know?
That also makes no sense to me.
It's just a lot of words at this point. The other thing, I think, unfortunately, is that we didn't... Well, I never saw it, but we did not make a note of the position they were in before we moved on to the next section, and that probably would have helped us out.
I actually don't think I would have been able to, because literally as soon as it was correct, they all auto-rotated to all face toward the center, like, during the cutscene.
That sucks.
Yeah, so it was literally, like, just an instant of seeing it anyway.
Alright, well, which way we gotta rotate these?
So the furthest two need to be 180 degrees. The closest two both need to be 90 degrees clockwise, which was the same issue we were having last time. I'm kind of thinking we have to split the closest two up 3 and 1 and just, like, mess around until something happens.
Okay, well, I'm gonna switch the closest two to be counter. And then just see what like one button press does.
The furthest two rotated clockwise, so they're now facing me, and the closest two rotated counterclockwise, so now the left is facing the wall and the right is facing away from me.
Okay, I'm gonna put them all back clockwise. And I know that that's going to put the furthest ones in the right position, but then let's see if that helps us gauge how we need to move the closest two. You can push the button.
Okay, so now the furthest ones, 2 and 4, are correct. So they could rotate 360 degrees or stay where they are. And the closest two, so 3 and 1, 3 is facing away from me, 1 is facing toward the wall, so they both need to be 90 degrees clockwise.
So if we hit the button 3 more times and then switch back 1, would that get it?
I don't think it would get it, but I think it might get us closer.
That's also not counter.
So should I press the button 3 times?
Hold on, because I just realized that one of these... let me see. Okay, yeah, they are all facing clockwise, so yeah, let's hit 3 buttons, and then we'll switch it back 1.
Okay, so I hit it 3 times. Now the 2 and 4 are facing me, so they need to be 90 degrees clockwise. And 3 and 1, number 3 is facing toward the wall, and number 1 is facing away from me, so they both need to be 180 degrees.
Dang, but you said the far ones are facing away, which means they only need to move 1. So maybe we do 2 more as is, and then we'll switch it?
I was actually wondering if we switch 3 and 1 now, and then I do 3 more turns.
Okay. I mean, I have no rhyme or reason for anything, so I can't dispute anything. One and 3 are clockwise, or counterclockwise, sorry.
Shoot, okay. I was trying to get them so that... I'm thinking, like, odd number turns to get them, like, synced where it's, like, 1 turn and 2 turns, you know, where it can be, like, 1 turn and 3 turns. I don't think I'm describing that well.
No, I get you. So, describe for me this. So, 3 and 2, where are they facing?
3 is facing away from me, and 2 is facing away from the wall.
Okay, so yeah, those are out of sync because they're not opposite of each other. If, yeah, if 2 is facing away from you and 3 is facing the wall, that needs to move. Man, see, and that's what's throwing me off is like I can't figure out how to get them out of their current sync. I mean, the odd numbers is what should do it, I think, but that doesn't, it's not reliably working.
Yeah, I have the same thought.
And I do think we're at least like on a better track. Like I feel like we kind of need to leave. I mean, we can't change anything with 2, but I think we need to leave 4 alone because that one is at least, let's say, parallel with 2, which is how they need to be. We're really just trying to figure out 1 and 3, like how to get them to sync up with their respective sides, because then that'll work out eventually. Because if we can, yeah, I mean, you kind of get what I'm saying. Shoot, let's do 2 ticks, and then 1 I'll switch, like on the 3rd one I'll switch it back.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Alright, I've pressed it twice.
I just switched night 1. Let me go ahead and switch number 3. Or do we want to leave 3 alone for now?
Which way is it currently, counter or clockwise?
Well, so 3 currently is counter. Number 1, I believe I just switched to be clockwise, but let me make sure. Yeah, 1 is clockwise right now. It was counter, but it's clockwise now.
Yeah, maybe let's try, like, only switching, 1 or 3.
Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna leave 3 alone. Let's switch number 1. Well, like, hit the button, I mean.
Okay, so now 2 and 4 are facing away from me. 1 is facing away from me, and 3 is facing away from the wall, so 3 is correct.
Okay, so 3 is your closest left. That's, you said facing away from the wall? Alright, and so yeah, you said 3, which is your closest left, is facing away from the wall?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And then you said 2 and 4 are facing away from you.
Yes.
Okay, then I was thinking about that, I guess, incorrectly. I should have moved the lever in front of Night 3, because that's the one that controls Night 1. I switched it so that Night 3 is the one that rotated, so which way is that facing?
Night 3 is facing away from the wall.
Away from the wall. Okay, so Night 3 is away from the wall. The back ones are facing away from you. So if they move... Okay, so I think... I think I need to switch... the lever for Night 3 to be clockwise again. Because if that's facing away from the wall... Or... Because that one needs to be facing you. And the back ones are facing away. So maybe I do need to leave it as it is. Because basically, we need to get that one... essentially one rotation in front of the back ones, if that makes sense. Because right now, it's one rotation behind.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so I'm going to flip that lever, which again is controlling Night 3. So that's counter again. Hit the button 2 times.
Okay, I hit the button twice. 2 and 4 are now facing me. 1 is facing me, and 3 is facing the wall. So actually, 3 is in a great position because when we press the button twice, then 3, 2, and 4 will be correct. 1 is an issue.
Beautiful. Okay, so let's prioritize that one next. Let's see. So Night 1 is facing which direction again?
Night 1 is facing me.
Is facing you.
I got it. Oh, okay. If if I rotate it once and then we switch the direction of 1 and I rotate it, it should bring 1 back to where it is. And no, I'm sorry. No, because 3 is not. I was wrong when I said 3 was correct because 2 and 4 only need 1 rotation and 3 needs 2 rotations.
Okay, describe. So 2 and 4 are facing which way again? Facing you?
2 and 4 are facing me. 3 is facing the wall, and 1 is facing me.
No, that is right. Because 2 and 4 need to essentially, like, so 2 needs to face the wall, which it will on the next rotation. 4 needs to face away from the wall, which it will on the next rotation. 3, you said, is facing the wall. On the next rotation, it'll be facing you, and that is correct. So it should still be Night 1 that we need to fix.
Wait, I thought 3 had to be facing away from the wall.
So essentially, I have them synced up correctly, I guess, in my head, but again, because the lever for Night 3 is controlling Night 1, but the lever for Night 1 that's in front of Night 1 is controlling Night 3. So maybe that's where this has gotten mixed up. But if how you're describing it is, if I'm understanding that correctly, 2, 3, and 4 should be fine, and we should just need to fix number 1, which you said is facing which way again?
Night 1 is facing me.
It's facing you, and it needs to go.
So are you saying that Night 3 needs to be facing me?
Yes. And actually, I think how it currently is, I think if you hit the button one more time, it should be correct.
I hit the button and nothing happened.
Crap, I didn't well, no, that's how that was supposed to. Oh, I needed to switch. One. Crap. Okay. Describe to me the positions again.
2 and 4 are facing the same. Well, okay, so 2 is facing the wall, 4 is facing away from the wall. 3 is facing me, 1 is facing the wall.
Yeah, so it's just number 1 we need to fix. Okay, so hit the button 3 times. Because basically I'll need to get us back to where we just were.
I'm confused then on which way they all need to be facing.
I forgot to hit the microphone or the walkie again. So I believe that I am looking at this correctly. So 2, 3, and 4 I do believe are correct. Hit the button 3 times, because essentially we need to get back to where we just were. So 2 and 4 are facing you, correct?
Yes, 2 and 4 are facing me, 3 is facing the wall, and 1 is facing me.
Alright, 1 is facing you. It's facing you.
Do you know which direction they all need to be facing?
Yeah, it basically is correct, but I need to have this one also be... Alright, hit the button one time.
Okay, I hit the button 1 time. Now 2 is facing the wall, 4 is facing away from the wall, 1 is facing away from the wall, and 3 is facing me.
Alright. Dang, maybe... I don't know. 1 and 3 are tripping me up now. Describe the positions again, I'm sorry.
2 is facing the wall, 4 is facing away from the wall, 1 is facing away from the wall, and 3 is facing me. So what direction do they all need to be facing?
So the closest left should be facing away from the wall, and the closest right should be facing you.
Okay, yeah, that's what I have written down.
Alright, so closest left is facing the wall, and... No, closest left is facing you. Closest right is facing the wall, you said?
Closest right is facing away from the wall.
Got it. So that one needs to move... counter. Wait, is that right? Yes. And then closest left is facing towards you. So that needs to be... also counter?
Yeah, 3 and 1 both need to move 1 turn counterclockwise, but 2 and 4 are where they're supposed to be.
Alright, hit the button twice.
Okay, now 2 and 4 are 180 degrees away, so 2 is facing away from the wall, 4 is facing toward the wall, 1 is facing toward the wall, and 3 is facing away from me.
Okay. So... Alright, Alright, so close right is facing which way? Close right is facing which way again?
Close right is facing toward the wall.
And then these guys are also facing toward the wall. Okay, maybe one more button push current, and then I'll flip 1 and 3 to be opposite again, and we'll see if that, like, where that moves them.
Okay, now 1 is facing away from me, and 3 is facing away from the wall.
And then 2 and 4 are facing also toward you?
Yes, 2 and 4 are both facing toward me.
Alright, I just switched 1 and 3, hit the button.
Okay, now 3 is facing away from me, 1 is facing toward the wall, 2 is facing toward the wall, and 4 is facing away from the wall.
Close right is doing what again? Sorry. It's because I think I gave this to you incorrectly, but I don't want to try to address that because I think that'll get us further confused. So close right is facing where?
Close right is facing the wall.
Facing the wall. So now they're opposite. And close left is where?
Close left is facing away from me.
Away from you. And they're facing this way. Okay. Button one more time.
Now, the close right is facing me, and the close left is facing the wall.
And then back ones are facing away from you.
Correct.
Oh. That was a weird glitch. I, like, saw your character for a second.
The moon is at her highest.
Hello.
What's up? Alright, so I think we gotta call it for now. But I want to clean up my mix-up. So that way when we come back, this part will not be a problem anymore.
Cool.
So the issue is that Night 1 and Night 2 are on the left side, right? And so that is still, like, their positions are still what they need to line up with. The problem is that the lever in front of Night 1 controls Night 3. The lever in front of Night 3 controls Night 1. And so when I gave you the positionalities, I basically mixed that up.
So, if the levers are different, then how do you know that that's what the knight is?
Well, because I think what you're looking at still has to match what I see on each side. It's just that they decided to add a bit of difficulty by making it to where they control the opposite sides.
Is each lever not, like, in front of a knight?
They are. But I'm saying, so, like, the Knight 4 lever does actually control the one that's in the far right. But the Knight 1 lever controls the one that's in the close right, and the one that's in front of, like, the Knight 3 lever, that's the one that controls the close left, is what I'm hopefully...
But I'm saying, like, how do you know that, like, the knights are, like, that knight isn't, like, in the position of what should be the knight that's controlled by that lever?
I mean, I technically don't, and again, because we didn't get a chance to see it, there's no way to confirm, but that just...
Because logically, I would assume that the lever in front of the knight controls the knight that should look like that knight.
Fair. I mean, I guess the issue is that we never quite got it to line up either way, like with the opposite position or even matching what it looks like at the corresponding lever. So we kind of just don't know for certain.
Yeah.
But I think we have a better understanding of how they're working. I mean, truly, with this game, and I guess with the remaining games in the franchise, right, is that it's just, and obviously, right, that's the trouble of it. It'd be so much easier if I could even, like, if we could see what the other is looking at, but that's the whole point, right? Like, you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
It would be an entirely different puzzle if it was just like, oh, I see, I have to match this item A with item B, right? rather than it being like, hey, so here's what I'm seeing, line it up with what you're seeing. But yeah, again, wild that, because the first time didn't even take long, at least comparatively speaking.
Yeah, that I'm so surprised that we just happened to get it.
And honestly, I think it's the fact that we now like have time to think about it. That's what's messing us up.
Well, I don't think that it was any of our like correct thinking that got it right the first time. I really think it was just plain luck.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think now, at least for me, I am overthinking it, and that is for sure what's messing me up.
Oh, yeah.
Like, now I'm actually trying to, like, solve, whereas the first time we kind of just were like, oh, I think it needs to move this way, and it's like, oh, yeah, that did do what we thought it was gonna do. Now we just need to rotate a couple more times. Oh my god, we got it. Like,
Well, see, I think the difference is it never did what I thought it was gonna do, because I never thought that the knights were lined up.
Fair enough. But yeah, I mean, I think when we come back, we'll try that out first. What you were saying, like, getting Night 1. Well, the lever that's in front of what I'm still going to refer to as Night 1, because it's just on that side, so like 1, 2, 3, 4. Is controlling what I'm is switching the one that's in front of Night 3, but that is your close right. It's just because, like, when I'm on what I'm referring to as the right-hand side, like, that is my close right, so that's why I'm, like, trying to think about it that way. But that's what I'm saying. I think me trying to make it make sense for me is what's also throwing it off for you.
Yeah, I think that most likely the lever is in front of what that knight should look like, whatever knight is controlled by that lever.
Yeah, and as long as that is the logic, then Night 1, close right. Alright, and we'll ignore you know, that, oh, the lever corresponds to, we're gonna ignore that. Because perhaps that's just, like I said, me overthinking and throwing in some extra parameters that the game is like, nah, G, that's, what are you talking about?
Well, the lever 1 corresponds to my close right knight.
Yeah. And honestly, maybe that's a better way to number them. Lever 1 as opposed to saying Night 1. I think maybe I'll change that in my notes.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought you were doing the whole time, was like lever 1 equals Night 1. So like when I would say Night 1, I thought like the close right knight, meaning your lever 1.
Gotcha. Yeah, and again, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think the trouble is trying to make sure that we are reading the situation in the same way.
Yeah.
And then of course there's a timer, so then it's like, oh gosh, we don't have much time. We gotta hurry up. We gotta.
Which also blindsides me every time because the timer's behind me, so I'm not like looking at it the whole time, and then all of a sudden we're dead.
I will say this. Not only did you not put us back in front of the shield, you keep making us rewatch this doggone cutscene, bro.
We get it. We're dead. You don't have to rub it in.
Like, yes, it is more cinematic, and honestly, that probably should have been the one where, like, the Jester, you know, beat the ghost lady. But what I will give to every other death is that at least they were quick. It was like, sorry guys, you didn't get it. And also gave us the chance to retry.
Yeah.
Instead of exiting the game every single time. Even though that was you every time, so thank you for that. I would like, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and exit out, and then the moment I started to like switch tabs, you'd already exited the game. I'm like, dang, you're so fast.
Oh, would it auto exit for you once I exit?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because every time it's like, oh, your partner like disconnected from the server. So,
Oh, gotcha.
so I was able to just go straight back to the main menu. That's why you always just had an invite pending from me.
Oh, I thought you were like, I was like, wow, he's quitting so fast. Like, he got there so much more before me.
Yeah, no, it was just putting me back in the main menu. So I was like, all right, well, invite spoons.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Ah, man, I was really like, oh, we're gonna get it. This is gonna be the last part, you know, a clean 4, and
I didn't expect there to be more puzzles once we had the Soulstone completed. I
I
thought
didn't
we would
either.
complete the Soulstone, and then like we'd get, you know, like a cutscene and maybe like some interaction with the Jester and like a wrap up of the story. But I didn't expect there to be like full more puzzles to do.
Yeah.
And part of me was like worried that this was going to be a super short stream, because I was like, what if we solve the the potion puzzle really fast and then we have the stone and then it's just done? Not an issue.
I mean, yeah, like in my mind, I was like, oh man, we're gonna wrap this up by an hour 30, decent. And then it was
Yeah.
like, oh no, 2 hours. Oh no, 2.5 hours. Oh no, we're not beating the game today, apparently.
Oh dear.
So, hey, perhaps we'll have that issue next time, where it'll be
Fingers crossed.
shorter, but who even knows? This game has been throwing curveballs left and right, and
It
maybe
really
even
has
center.
been.
But yeah, that is gonna do it for today. And honestly, this is why I stream in later in the day, right? Because if I fail at whatever I'm playing, I could just sleep it off. I got the whole day left.
Now you're gonna be dwelling on it.
It's like, man, they really just stunning on me.
I'm the opposite. I'm like, I'm glad we're not doing this at night, because I wouldn't be able to go to sleep after this. I would be up all night thinking what to do next.
Fair. But yeah, I'm gonna go eat, dude.
Bon appetit.
But yes, as always, I want to say thank you so very much for spending some of your Saturday midday with us. I don't even know what to say anymore whenever I switch the time. It's like, this is so weird from the usual sign off. But yeah, hope you all did still enjoy us making progress, at least, right?
Yeah.
According to the game, it's 100%. But
Technically, we got 100% complete. It's just that is not the end.
yeah, like y'all really gotta change that to be like 99. I'd even take 99.9, you know?
Oh yeah.
But yeah, until the next one, take care, y'all.
Bye.